3 out of 10. Sorry about that. A little fuzzy on this end. Should be fixed now. Oh, okay. I don't know if notifications went out, so hey, I see one person. I see 4. Yeah, I'm just going to assume notifications didn't go out, but whatever. Look, the weather's been rough here. We had a bad storm. Thankfully, my power didn't go out, but the internet wasn't working again until like 8:45. So honestly, I thought, dang, I'm going to miss the episode. And it's like, I'll just go to sleep and wake up in the middle of the night and watch it. But I'm like, nah, then I'm going to miss out on doing the lives and the tweets because I thought this episode was going to be big. But you could have skipped this episode. You could have skipped this episode. They really, you could really, if you have not watched this episode, skip it because there is nothing of substance here. I mean, it's rough. Let me put it this way. The final scene basically from the moment Miss Lisa leaves to when, Gary shows up, that's pretty much it. I did like Karen's speech. I give it a 3 out of 10 because I like Karen's speech. The moment where Zach and Aaron reveal the genders of their respective babies, and then the Gary moment when he just comes in and roast everyone. But other than that, I don't think it's raining out. Look, just so you know, if there's a random downpour and the Wi-Fi goes out, it's because a storm probably brew in. But I think it's calm right now. But I did hear thunder in the background. Hey, it was okay. Yeah, I did see that when Karen was making her speech. Yeah, Gary, yeah. I've been saying it all season. Cheeto's acting is something else. But like I said, his plan is stupid. Like, you literally drop the wedding bombshell and then not expect Andy's friends to be suspicious because apparently at least 2 weeks have passed from when Andy broke up with Jordan at the end of the last episode to where we are now in tonight's episode. So they literally, boom, they jumped 2 weeks. I honestly didn't know. I kind of fade in and out whenever Miss Marie is ranting. So good actress though, but I just wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, that was a good moment where they just talked. Yeah, the wedding's going to be the finale. But dang, the way they're just hopscotching weeks and whatnot, you'd really think Karen would bust any moment now and those babies will pop out. But yeah, for real, this episode wasn't that good. And I felt bad for Fatima. I just felt bad for Fatima when they both revealed the genders and then he kissed the baby bump. Fatima's face was just, oh gosh. And then her obviously not wanting to go to the baby shower. And then Zach curious as to why. And I'm just like, come on now. Yeah, look, I've said this multiple times myself. As nice as the Fatima and Karen scene was, I'm holding my breath because it's only a matter of time before it hits the fan. But I do hope that they continue to be cordial. The gray pubic hair, I was like, oh Lord, we ain't need all this. they could have skipped. Look, Tamara was looking good, but they could have skipped that scene. I thought Karen was about to pass out when Gary was crazy talking. Yeah. Gary would be on the kitchen floor, 2 gray pubic hair, gross. What? Oh, 2 things. Gary would be on the kitchen floor, 2 gray pubic hair, gross. Hayden Nasty and Marie needs a Brazilian. She's a billionaire. She couldn't afford to have that shaved off. But I mean, look, bruh comes back tomorrow, and and it has new writers. I believe there are 4 new writers. None of these writers are working on Sistas season 7. It's a completely different set. This is a dangerous bet to make, but I am willing to bet I am willing to bet that bruh episodes 1 and 2 of season 4 will be a heck of a lot better than Sister season 7. Man. Well, you see, season 6B, that's when Karen started to act nicer and it caught Zach and Fatima off guard. But the thing was, Tyler was going in a different direction before he handed the show to the new writers, hence the time jump. And then Karen reverted back to the nasty Karen. So I remember being suspect of Karen as well. It's like, yeah, she's acting nice, but how long is this going to last, you know? So I really couldn't make heads or tails of it. While I completely understand Tony and Rich not feeling Andy because she dumped their boy, they were standing in her home. So it's like, again, I completely understand you wanting to give her the cold shoulder, but at the same time, this is her home. So have a little bit of respect. What Damani, I was just sitting here like, imagine being a customer within hearing distance of this conversation. Like you're there to either cash a check or make a deposit, open an account or whatever. And then you just so happen to overhear two people just casually talking about sperm donations. And I'm thinking like, I thought this was a bank meant for financial transactions, not a sperm clinic, not a sperm bank. I don't know. Plus Sabrina's like, yeah, he might seem like a good donor, but don't make it seem like you can't go to the doctor or whoever and get a checkup on his record, that kind of thing. Don't just take sperm willy-nilly. Somebody, a few people are messaging me tonight about like the weird kind of camera angles and Maurice. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, I was bored to death. The first 30 minutes, good Lord. Ugh. Andy just might lose all her friends. And there are so many ways she can get out of this situation, which is why I do not feel bad for her. Her not telling Penelope was a big red flag. And then her just being dragged at the end. I'm like, this is so stupid. But Cheeto's acting makes up for it. This entire storyline is asinine, but Cheeto's acting is what makes me invested. I'm sorry. I feel bad. I actually went to the dentist today. I had to get 2 fillings. So I felt kind of self-conscious when she's like, show me your teeth. And I'm like, oh. Oh, yeah. Plus my face isn't numb anymore. So that was cool. Sabrina was checking him out like a slave. Oh, my God. Let me see the teeth on number 5. Oh, so sorry. I was shaking the camera. Sorry. Sabrina, I'm so over Zach's disrespect and let other man call for team. Wait. Well, to be fair, Zach was like, you got one more. But then again, that is the second time he's called her a B to his face. The first time was when Zach confronted him in his office. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, still go to the, check this guy out. Just don't take him by his word. I mean, he does seem like a legit guy, but hey, don't take it at face value. Get the paperwork and all that stuff, and then decide if you want to do it. I'm looking at Karen being friendly with Facade. Jennifer, same here. I appreciate it, but, I'm surprised that Zach didn't hit Gary. I mean, let's be real. If Zach made a blow at Gary, everybody else would have jumped in, and I would have loved it. Andy's still in love with you. Also, I hate the fact that Miss Lisa left right before Gary showed up. Also, Aaron went to work, so he had left too. I think the writer's just writing from Tyler's point of view and direction. It's possible. Once Andy tells Fatima, Madam will appear. Yeah, I think in the end credit promo, Fatima is told this stuff by Andy, I think. I would never went, sorry, no way. Oh, yeah, I agree. It's like, hey, I appreciate the gesture, but yeah. Candy loves TV. Hey, thanks for joining in. I forgot how many admins I have because I do live stream, so just during post episodes. Yeah, I know I say this every week and then I end up with a bunch of videos, but truly, I do not have anything to talk about. I think maybe I'll do a video about Damani and Sabrina, maybe about the ending where Gary shows up, and then like Karen and Fatima, Zach's disrespect. And that's about, I'm tired of it. The whole wedding thing. It's stupid. Oh yeah, finally people can stop complaining about Karen only wears a black dress. Oh yeah, yeah, we got 3 more episodes, 20, 21, 22. What did you look, let me double check the notes real quick. Yeah, we talked about the episode. What did y'all think of Divorce in the Black? I thought it was mid tier. I don't know. Rotten Tomatoes gave it like a 0 score, but it was not the worst Tyler Perry movie I've ever seen. It was literally middle. Does Andy really love Jordan that much, please? I think for me, it's mostly the whole thing about his life being on the line. Yeah, I agree. It was better than Mea Culpa. You say unfortunately, but trust and believe you did not miss anything. Here's spoilers. Zach and Aaron are both having girls. That's it. Yeah, I mean, look, the opening scene at the church is the only thing people talk about. And Tyler knew what he was doing. But yeah, he that was it. The opening scene at that funeral where they take the body, that is the only thing people are talking about. Karen wore a purple dress. Yep. I thought all the women looked good tonight. Yeah, they all look great. I love Sabrina's outfit. A nice blending of colors. I did like when Zach met with Tony and Rich. He gave him the best advice possible. Run. And he vouched for Danny too. Like she really did hold him down. I mean, honestly, the beginning of Divorce in Black reminds me of Medea Homecoming, where the opening scene where Brown catches himself on fire was the funniest part to me. After that, I'm kind of like, eh. Y'all see Karen had to push Fatima back from Gary. And for good reason. Yeah. Oh, somebody sent me the trailer. One moment, please. If this is the 30-second trailer, 15, hang on.
Episodes left until the season finale. It's not what you think, or it's exactly what you think. This is going to be the wedding of the century. Tyler Perry's Sistas, all new next Wednesday. What the hell is going on? There's only 2 episodes left until the season finale. It's not what you think, or it's exactly what you think. This is going to be the...
So Tamara catches Marie and Hayden. Andy tells all the girls about Gary's scheme. And then Andy and Gary go to the wedding planner. Sabrina was dressed like the Secret Service for the Easter Bunny, and Zach was dressed like Suge Knight. Man, y'all crazy. Let me find Miss Marie as Gary's mom. No. Remember, Gary's mom died in a fire. Oh, if you're referring to Divorce in the Black, if you haven't seen it, at least watch the opening scene at the funeral. I feel like if nothing else, that one scene is worth it. But hey, as always, kudos to Tyler for paying these actors what they're worth. I cannot be upset about that. While the end product might be crap, the pay must be good. No, I mean, we how many times do we talk about the fact that like these talented actors get these crap scripts, but then at the end of the day, they get paid more for a Tyler Perry project than when they're acting their behinds off in a television series or a big budget movie. So now I see why they take it. Megan Good was like the saving grace. Corey's acting was good, but the fact that the script was so weak where he's just a angry, abusive black man is what I hated. That's good for the vow because you want a little girl in real life. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is a nice touch. Yeah. I don't think Andy still has feelings for Gary. Yeah, I agree. I don't think the feelings are there. She's literally petrified. This isn't like I'm turned on from being petrified. She's like, no, she's literally caught between a rock and a hard place. Somebody mentioned earlier that I can't believe Andy loves Jordan enough to go through this. I think, and this isn't at the fault of the new actor, because guess what? He was the one selected by the casting crew. So I kind of blame them. They should have either kept the same actor, but then again, he was working on another show. But I definitely feel if they wanted to convince fans that Andy would go through this for a man she truly loves, they should have picked someone that had better chemistry. Yeah, from loving to abuse. Yeah, I agree about divorce and the black. But yeah, I think that these two really don't have chemistry at all. It's just kind of awkward whenever they're lovey-dovey as opposed to like a believable relationship. Arguably, they don't have to be Crystal and DeVal levels of chemistry, but at least convincing, you know? I would hate for Andy to just kill Gary over Jordan because again, I don't buy their relationship. I don't. Please read Gary insulting and everything will happen next week. What? Hang on. The chats are coming in kind of fast on this thing because the internet's kind of yeah, okay, I can agree with that. She sees that Jordan is a good man, and yeah, the old Jordan's better. Tyler should pay them well because he uses the ball. Yeah, you're not wrong because I think the names he gets for his projects are what bring people to the movies themselves. I wholeheartedly agree with that. I don't know what's worse, the fact that they're making Andy look pathetically weak and incompetent, and I mean more than usual this season, or they just devolve Zach into a moron who can't tell what his woman is feeling. Yeah, this episode was a waste of time. It truly was. Skip to like the last 7 minutes. That's all you need. Oh yeah, she had way better chemistry with Robin. It's nice that Karen and Fatima are at peace for now. For now. I don't trust Karen and her raggedy apology. Wasn't an apology? Wasn't an apology? I need to go back and rewatch it. I mean, I don't. I know what I had to say. I am shocked. I am shocked that Karen's best friend Andy was not asked to be a godmother. I was like, what? What? I mean, that's your best friend, right? Or is this all one of those things? I mean, honestly, I can't sit up here and say it's Fatima related because Danny, of all people, is a flipping godmother, but not Andy. Now, Sabrina makes sense, but Danny over Andy? Come on now. I mean, yeah, you're Auntie Andy, but I'm like, wow. Wow. Dang. Well, Auntie Andy, I don't know. I was just like, wow. She knows Andy's not mommy material or marriage material. Damn. Look, don't get me wrong. Ebony's acting was good. And while it seems sincere, how many times have we seen Karen do this already? Sabrina is loving and Danny is funny and can fight. Yeah, you're not wrong. I was shocked that Andy wasn't the godmother either. Like, girl, the baby. The baby shower is at her penthouse. This woman paid for your damn salon twice, the first one and the second one, or cut another check. I was, bro, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, I'd feel some kind of way. But then again, Auntie Andy is a term, I guess, that incorporates both children, as opposed to Danny, you get one baby, Sabrina, you get the other. I literally could not believe that. I was like, dang, Taryn, don't die. You call catching. Yeah, I sure did. I said Tamara might catch Hayden and Marie. I thought it would be in this episode though, but I was right. Belinda, that's my whole point. That's my whole point. Karen has done this a number of times where she's a Sour Patch Kid. First she's sour, then she's sweet, but then back to being bitter. So as much as I enjoyed the baby shower scene, I don't know how long it's going to be unfolding. Yeah, and Tamara has no place to go. Hey, both cheating, but at least Hayden didn't cheat under their own roof. Yeah, please catch her with Gary or show her that, get that phone. Didn't Gary say that Andy wasn't marriage material in front of everybody? Yeah, sure did. Everybody, the Tony, Rich, Jordan, the girls, Penelope, all of them. Well, Danny said her paycheck barely covers her. Danny told Karen don't die when Karen had the twins at the end of the season. I don't know. Yeah, the pubic hair, we didn't need that. That I would have rather had, like, I don't know, a lipstick stain or something. We didn't need the pubic hair. That was too much. Yeah, Robin's coming back in season 8. Yo, didn't he say 2 hood rats wouldn't be invited to the wedding? Does that mean Fatima and Karen? Gary must be ended right now. Karen was just being friendly tonight. But her mom is right. She does have a good support system. Yeah, skip this episode. Maybe like the last 7 minutes you can watch it, but there's literally nothing else to watch. Yeah. There's nothing else worth watching. Fatima and Danny. Dang. Yeah, Danny actually makes sense. I don't know. I would think Karen, though, because I believe that Gary would omit the 2 that would be most likely to change her mind. It was nice seeing Calvin. Wait, where did you see Calvin? I mean, but does Danny have the financial means to take care of a child? $3 million. Yeah, that was a death wish the way he just rolled up in there. Calvin was at the baby shower? No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. That was Aaron. It was Maurice. It was Aaron, Maurice, and Sabrina, the baby food game, and Maurice just ran his mouth to me. I kind of like checked out. I was like, ugh. Gary might be talking about Danny and Fatima. Please tell me, why is Andy telling the girls what's going on with Gary? No independent. Thank you. I feel at this point that Gary just doesn't care. I'm still tripping on the fact that she didn't tell Penelope, and it's been 2 weeks. So remember, it was stated in this episode, it's been 2 weeks since Andy dumped Jordan. Also, I get that Andy's going through a lot, but yet again, at the law firm, this is more proof about Hayden deserving a promotion more than Andy, because slimy as he is, the dude's head is in the game. Andy is not. And while Marie might have a point about Andy being the better attorney, she's scatterbrained. Seriously, I mean, why would you mention, my friend's baby showers today when you have a billionaire client sitting right in front of you? Yeah, I agree. Like, for real, that was the roots to riches thing could have just no. Hey, branding is important, but no, this wasn't the time or place. Just come on, Pam. Because most of these people there were probably just, customers from the dang salon and they know about your product. Well, whatever. Again, I appreciate the go-getter attitude, but the banner was a bit much. Andy is only the better dressed attorney. That's all. When she's dressed appropriately. Let's not forget the scantily clad outfits she used to wear when Robin was there. I'm surprised that Trey wasn't there. Also, has she even told Pam about that? Oh, somebody tweeted, of course, Andy's just there to buy and fund everything. Andy is the financial godparent since that's all she's ever good for. Dang. Nah, Gary came off that dang elevator with the who said this last week? Gary's sweater came off the elevator before he did. Pam is business minded. Don't be mad. I'm not mad. I'm just like, how many more episodes? 3? Yeah. It's a few weeks time skip, so who knows? Yeah, I have no idea. They were probably just there because their ladies were there, but I agree. I wouldn't have went to. It's like, yo, your girl, the location of this baby shower is of the woman that broke our best friend's heart, so we're not going. Why Gary showing up at the baby shower? I mean, I thought Andy knew he was going to show up, and that's why she was so stressed out. Like, this baby shower is happening, and I know Gary's going to pull a stunt. Like, I literally thought she knew, but apparently not, because Andy said she was leaving, and I'm like, where the hell are you going? I guess to the office. Oh yeah, I did post like 20 videos today. I got those up, but trust and believe there will not be 20 videos before next week. I mean, I do have the bruv videos to do, but I just do episode reviews. I know, like it's a Christmas party. Oh, he brought gifts though. As Auntie. Yeah, I guess Auntie Andy is better. I don't know. Gary clearly said his penthouse. That's true. So Karen will have twin girls. Yep. Gary is talking about Pam and Maurice. Do you think Aaron would approach Gary if he was there? I wish he was there. I said that last week. Gary is Veronica Harrington. They just write him into a hole. He just acts crazy, but it's like, how do you, like, okay, if Gary does not die by the end of all this, what do you do with him? Zach was doing too much by kissing his stomach. Yeah. Even Karen was like, I mean, I honestly though, I thought Fatima would have been sitting towards the back. I know if I was in her position, I would. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even go. But if I did go, I would be like sitting on a couch or something in the corner. But Fatima being right there by Zach's side is like, I felt for her. Tony and Rich did not belong, but Sabrina invited them. Yeah, that's how I feel. I agree. I would trust Deja more than Danny with the kids. Nope, she need to be front and center. I mean, shoot. I thought Aaron and Gary. I don't know. I think the same thing. They pick the weirdest times to have these sort of events, like Sabrina's birthday celebration, planning the baby shower in the middle of a work day. I thought it was a weekend or something. I like when Fatima protected Karen. Yeah. I remember I did that short. I'm like, I like that. Little things. Little things. Well, I don't want to drag this out more than we have to. Yeah, hit the thumbs up button. Anybody got anything else you want to say? There's really nothing else to add. This episode was dry as I don't know what. I mean, my review might not even be 20 minutes long. The promo looks decent, but Yeah, Fatima's face said it all. I mean, Aaron was his spiritual guide, but we saw how poorly that ended up. And no joke, I do hope to have my office completely done by next week. It's just a lot been going on. Been busy. Nothing bad. It's just like I've been really busy on other stuff. Because today was the dentist, and then the 30th, that's when my storage unit gets moved up here. Well, yeah, you're right. He probably knew via the devices. Yeah, I did a video about that. Marie being a plant from Robin. 1 out of 10. Well, we'll find out. He said everybody's invited except for the 2 hood rats. Don't worry, I'll do my speculating. I know Fatima is definitely one of them. Could it be Karen, Danny, Zach, Pam? I don't know. Andy should have told Jordan that. Oh, yeah, I will say this. Penelope was smart for not telling Jordan that Gary killed her unborn child because she knows Jordan would run out there and do something wild. So this was one of the few times I'm like, it's a good thing someone kept their mouth shut. Yeah, the episode was bad. The view here was gross. Miss Marie is in cahoots to take Hayden and Gary down. That would be crazy. Jordan would have ended up dead. Yeah, he would have tried to be. Well, I mean, Gary already rolled up on him once, so. Some people online on Twitter like, nah, it's a 2 out of 10. Somebody else gave it a 1 out of 10. This episode was bland. I mean, I thought like, okay, the first half was slow because, okay, the back half of the episode, they can bring it. No, they ain't. 3 episodes left. Episode 20, 21, and 22. August the 7th is the season finale. I did like that. The guys trying to cheer up Jordan, but I agree. Like, don't blow your career over Andy, even though she technically is saving your life. But next villain, any thoughts? That is a good question. I mean, I want to think ahead, but then it's like I don't want to put in too much effort because if you get rid of Gary, then who's next? Is Hayden going to find out about Gary and Tamara? I hope so. Because Hayden could be like, babe, I'm doing this for us. If I get this case, it's going to be a promotion. Yeah, Fatima's emotions said it all. Yeah. Okay, folks. Well, I hate to cut this short, but to be completely honest, we've talked about everything there is to talk about. And there isn't much to talk about at all. I'm probably going to try to go to sleep a bit early tonight so I can wake up. I had to wake up early for the dentist today, but I only got 5 hours of sleep. Then I took like an hour nap earlier. But yeah, I'm going to wake up in the morning, Lord willing. Then I'll watch Bruh. Hopefully get those reviews. You can expect the Sistas Bruh reviews up tomorrow. I might wait for the 30-second trailer for Sistas, Yeah. But I think Bruh is going to be good. Yeah. So that's all I got. But as always, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, I should have a Sisters banner on the wall next week. I keep saying that. Or I just might wait until next season. I did want to get the new ones first. So we're going to find out about Hayden. Yep. All right. Well, thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great night.